There we go. Okay. Hello there everybody, this is MMORPG here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. As you all can see, I've been doing some things in the background. I love crafting. You all may know this by now, I love crafting. So I did in fact got up a few levels on my miner. So yeah. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. Let's go ahead and say hi to the free company. I usually love to do that while I start the stream. Okay. Now that I say hello, let's go ahead and get back to my samurai over here. Alright. Alright, the last time that we saw each other is that we were on our way of taking down a motherfucking lightwarden. The lightwardens are ugly motherfuckers. And so we're gonna take down another one. Huh? Oh, Dunkar. What do you mean by joining the band, bro? I have no idea what you mean by joining the band. Are you joining the movement? I'm sorry, Dunkar, but what movement would that be? The Liberation Movement, dude. I don't know where, I really do not know where, let's see, where Chubby Fondue, said that I'm joining a movement. I truly don't know. Okay, the encampment we seek is to the north, but it would be foolish to simply rush in. A guard's been posted at Cleric to keep watch over the children. Perhaps he is not to share the recent activities, but we must tread carefully. There's a chance we might encounter them along the way. Stay close and stay alert. I would avoid confrontation if possible. They have rejoiced dealing death to others, claiming that in also doing so to cleanse their victims of sin and usher them in the sunless sea. I would rather not sully my hands defending myself against such madmen. Y'shtola, I guess I could possibly understand. Y'shtola has seen a lot of action, so maybe every now and then she would try to avoid a fight. Makes sense. Okay, and I truly do not know what the liberation movement is. By the blessed dark. Thank goodness you're unharmed. We would have arrived sooner but we do a rather unwelcome visit from the children. Your acquaintance with the Master Batoya. My apologies. The children have acted strange of late, so I thought I'd take a closer look, and I was careless. Thank you, Dunkar. Strange what you've seen. At first it seems to appear nothing out of the ordinary. The usual gathering of ingredients for poison from flora and fauna. Then I took notice of the venomous spiders. They have been breeding them in greater numbers. They are preparing for something. They're going to attack Slitherborough. They're going to attack. If it meant the end of the blessed, nothing would be too cruel or violent for them. But perhaps we can use their present preoccupation with spiders to our advantage. If we were to introduce a threat to the nests, where they keep them, the children would be compelled to save them. Bees, for example, are a natural predator to spiders. You set loose on the nests, and we have an opportunity to sneak into their encampment. What a mischievous plan. I like it. With a bit of smoke, we should be able to subdue a few colonies long enough to secure their hives. Have you have anything maybe you use? We should use smoke bombs at the outpost over there. Then it is settled. Grab a few smoke bombs from the outpost and search for beehives. The bees won't take too kindly to your visit, but once they are knocked out, take the beehives. Take the beehives and bring them back here. 2 will suffice, I should think. Mister, we need more than 2 beehives. Because we are American. We are so American that we need to have more than 1 beehive to cause mayhem. pleasure. Gotta love being a samurai sometimes. Alright, time to be the American that I am and harass some bees. Which I'm saying that sarcastically. You know, because I'm joking around. Alright, bees. Feel the wrath of the almighty American. Oh, geez, sometimes the free company is a little crazy sometimes. Okay, it's somewhere around here. Coming up, bees. Oh, there's an ether current. Nice, I'll grab it. Okay, yeah, definitely a free company. Chat's going a little crazy. Ray or Pepe? Pepe laugh. Omega lol. There we go. Alright, you Stola. I got the beehives. The guard returned to the Slitherborough, but not before the offering his thanks. As for the beehives, Thancred and I were successful in acquiring what we need. How do you fare? I got 2 beehives. That's more than enough. The children are certain to be displeased. Let us hurry before the bees begin to stir. Oh yeah, now we're gonna be like Jackbutt in a way. We're going to freaking unleash bees onto these people. Alright. Alright, welcome to Jackbutt. And this is called the bee trick. If the fates are kind, they will be way will be clear. Hey, you motherfucking pigs! Going over this way. Okay. Let's see if people know about yesterday's stream. Yeah, there we go. And when you get the bees, you need a name for them. How about Arthur? Arthur B. What is a good name though, Epip? Oh, there. Anyway, do you see it? B. Arthur. Ah. Oh, that's a good one. What are the Golden Girls? A bit far, perhaps we should be able to toss the bag through. Though we should probably loosen the ropes before keeping it closed, enough that it falls open when it lands inside. May I do the honors? That should do it. Now we wait. What is that? Bees! By the abyss! They're everywhere! Help! Someone help! We have to save the spiders! At least this game teaches me one thing. If I do have an arachnophobia issue, I'll possibly just gonna go ahead and let a bee handle it. Still, it's quite likely they were drawn away from their posts. Should you come to blows with the children, I'll see to it any sign of the struggle are concealed. Failing that, and I'll create a distraction to buy you stolen more time. Should anyone get past me, it falls to you, the garter. Your concern is appreciated, but I sincerely doubt it'll become to that. When I get the feeling that you enjoy the idea of my loafing about bored in the shadows. Come now, thinker, the shadows are a fitting place for the warrior of darkness. Okay, just because I'm darkness doesn't mean I like darkness. I blend into the night, because I am the warrior of darkness. Okay, looks like it's up this way. Okay. Let's get inside. Distraction my butt. out, they crit. Distraction in my butt. Thought they were going to be all over this thing for bees. Okay, up this way. Come on. Leave me be. Another bee joke. Keck W. Okay, the font of scene suggests that this chamber were for a prayer. At the very least, they would appear to this near potential distraction for the worship. Perhaps a moment further in. Yes, this is it. It'll be a moment. Keep watching the entryway. On the second thought, would you mind examining the murals on these walls while I look out over this? At a glance, I can tell you they're pretty old, predating the founding of the Blessed and the Children, in fact. We're not coming here a second time. It would behoove us to learn all that we can. Yes, there is a lot to gain, you Stola. There is definitely a lot to gain by staring at your backside. The mural appears fairly old. The knight shields himself and their comrades from encroaching darkness. The central figure is considerably faded. The mural suggests that a ruler sits on top of a throne, attended by their subjects. The mural suggests to be ancient, appears to be ancient. A warrior in the middle stands triumphant over what appears to be a creature of shadow. Others figures around the warrior rejoicing in their victory.
These paintings, they seem familiar. Depictions of heroes throughout history. The Age of Gods, the Empire of Ronka, and this. There was a man, a researcher who pored over these pieces.
Wait a minute, that's Arbert's crew right there.
He offered us work when we needed it. Slaying beasts, delivering provisions. A funny old bugger he was. But he had a good heart. He believe this first painting dated back to a time of myth and legends. A tribute to the heroes of a long-forgotten era. The story went that it was rediscovered by an explorer from Ronka, who was so struck by its majesty that a second painting was commissioned, commemorating the heroes of their day. One day you will all be here too, he said. Heroes immortalized forever. Maybe I'll paint you myself? I had a good laugh at that. We were only trying to make our way after all. Being heroes couldn't have been further from our minds.
So they're just ordinary people that just want to do their jobs, get paid.
Did it? Before or after the flood, I wonder. Rather faded, isn't it, compared to the others? Did someone try to scrape it off the wall? Well, maybe the man himself once he came to his senses. Do you suppose your deeds will warrant an addition to this collection? Or some other kind of monument?
Man, my monument is gonna be bigger than my penis. It will be awesome. I'm gonna call it the Moral Monument.
Is something the matter? We should go. The others are waiting.
Y'Shtala couldn't see. I believe now I have everything I need to finish deciphering the tablet. Tell me, Morrow, did the murals appear to be of any significance? The pictures of heroes from an age of gods, the Ronkan Empire, and immediately before the flood. Very astute observations. Perhaps in another lifetime you could be a curator of antiquities. Alright, Y'Shtala, I get it. My purse is gonna be old. And that has no bearing on the task at hand. Perhaps that knowledge may be proved useful in the future. Okay, first of all, there we go. Okay, yeah. Let us start the Slither Burrow. The others are waiting. After we have returned, the two of you should rest a while. No doubt Runar will be eager to hear you have sampled his cooking. As soon as I discover anything of import, I'll be first to let you know. Oh! And before we continue along with the game, I gotta show you all something real quick. I'm not sure if I have shown you all. Okay, give me a moment. Okay. Okay, where is it? Here we go. Okay, right down here. Right here. Okay, as you all can see from right over here, I thought this random thing about doing an education day, well, similar to an education day, but it's just me learning the way that people do things these days kind of stream. Maybe I'll be calling it Moral Learns, and it says, should I do something like an old person learning to be hip stream or learning to be a Twitch streamer stream? So far, it's 50 and 50. Okay, so far, some people do love the ideas. And then, of course, I made a community notification right over here where I will indeed do a housing tour, a FC housing tour, where I would go over to rooms of the FC, and then I know there are some people in the FC who also has houses, so we're possibly going to visit those houses as well. It's going to be like an MTV Cribs in a way. Okay, move you over here. There we go. There we go. It might be those two ideas might be my most cringiest streams ever, but I'm, as a content creator, I gotta be cringe sometimes. Ah. Okay, I should. There we go. Okay, what the world is an LMK? More, the guard told me you left Master Batoya to the Woven Oath. And no sooner do you return than she locks herself away in her chambers without much of a word. Sasha says in the FC chat, he will eat your butt as payment for the help. There we go. But she is safe, and that's all that matters. You must be hungry from after such a journey. Why not have a seat by the fire? The stew will be ready soon. I would like to have some stew.
Strange. The others on patrol should have returned by now. Our food will be overcooked if we wait any longer.
Definitely don't want to overcook the food. Overcooked food is
We'll just have to
icky.
start without them. Would you call Master Matoya and the others?
I tire of these games, Urianger. Why do you pretend you cannot see it? The blessing may spare him the fate of becoming a lightwarden. But you cannot be blind to the nascent corruption. He is not as he was in the source.
Of course. Okay.
Though I have no proof, I fear that the light which poured forth from the wardens was not negated at all.
Just basically, we became a hub for the lightwardens.
I fear it was absorbed, that he has been suffused with their light.
Yep, we became a husk. A husk for the lightwardens.
Though I have given thought to this possibility, I dare not speak until more is known.
By the time you deign to enlighten us, it may be too late, if it is not already. Urianger, I know full well, after all these years, that you have only the best of intentions. But that does not make it any easier to put my faith in a man so infatuated with secrecy.
Oh, that is indeed true. Yeah, Urianger has been secret. He's been secrecy for ever since a realm were born.
I have had my suspicions ever since the Exarch bade you speak that day. But now I must ask. The 8th Umbral Calamity and all that followed. Everything you claim to have seen. Did you?
Help! Someone help!
Oh, come on!
The Umorans have come for us! We're under attack!
My guy is like, "Arr!"
FFXIV, how good it is to see you. How long has it been? Not since your inauguration, unless I'm mistaken. Too long, at any rate. May I say how humbled I am to be invited not only into your city, but your home. You are as generous as ever.
And you as disingenuous.
FFXIV, that mother fudger made freaking Kai-Shir freaking carve off his own skin.
Let us dispense with the pleasantries. This merry band of dissidents people are calling warriors of darkness, they have slain sin-eaters, and by all accounts the Crystarium is complicit in their villainy.
Sin-eaters killed a lot of people, so
And now
yeah.
I hear reports of your people obstructing my soldiers, so I must ask, what exactly do you think you are doing?
I might ask you the same thing. It should be clear, even to you, that defeating the Lightwardens represents the world's only hope of survival. Even now, the people of Lakeland and Ilmeg rejoice in the return of night. For 100 years, they yearned for a means to fight back against the Sin-Eaters, and at last they have found one. Yet you choose to stand idly by and do nothing. Why?
Because that mother fudger can control the Sin-Eaters, because he is one.
Why? Because this hope you cling to is nothing more than a fever dream, an exercise in futility. Even should you slay the Sin-Eaters, the world as we know it is beyond salvation. With what little land and resources remain, the people would be free only to starve. Before long, they would turn to violence, then to war, and ultimately usher themselves unto oblivion. They require a firm hand to shepherd them from the edge. The hand of a king, nay, a god.
Okay, so basically it's like how it is in monarchies in the past. Monarchies have god complexes. Roman empires had the same way too.
I will see their dreams fulfilled, their wishes granted. I will give them peace, order, and they shall never want for bliss.
Yeah, surrender their freedoms in order to be in a lifetime of bliss.
Men are fickle creatures who entertain vague ideals without the faintest notion what they cost. But a little fear can go a long way towards helping them realize what it is they truly need.
Crushing hope. Okay.
Sanctuary. And they shall find none in this world save that which I afford them.
Okay. He controls the Sin-Eaters, made the world into so he's gonna unite the world through fear. Okay.
That is why the Sin-Eaters exist. To unite the world under my dominion.
Yep. I'll give you order. I'll give you peace. And I'll make sure that the Sin-Eaters does not come near you, because I'll be the one that's gonna be controlling them. Just like Roman emperors in the past.
A paradise fit to grace the 8th Umbral era.
What was that?
A minor epiphany, nothing more. You
You have always held sway over those around you. Those who defy you must submit or die. What sits before me is the inevitable result of bloated privilege and unchecked power.
Dang! Exarch is the man!
Man is more resilient than you think. His achievements are not the product of violence and bloodshed, but compassion and understanding. This calamity is but another crisis to be overcome, and we will, once we eliminate the Sin Eaters.
You poor deluded fool. These people care not for the morrow. They care only for the now.
Yeah, Marv, that's me.
And the contentment they lack. What good is a paradise to them if it is 1,000 years in the making? Or even 100?
Rome was not built in a day.
You underestimate them, Lord Forthry. They see further than you think. I have beheld it in the blood and sweat and tears of those who would sacrifice everything for a future they may never know, that their children may never know. I have beheld it in the hopes and dreams of those who came before, which we bequeath to those who come after, that they might in turn build upon the foundations laid by our forebears. These are the bonds which hold man and his world together, not your gilded chains, and I will resist your every effort to shackle him.
In summary, you will continue to support the villains hunting my Sin Eaters?
Yep.
With tremendous enthusiasm, for I have faith in the future they would build.
Full Chief, all three. Go suck an egg.
Why do I even bother? Fools, the lot of you. So naive. So painfully predictable. Did you imagine I did not know your mind? That I would wait until after this meeting to dispatch my forces? Even as we speak, they march to the Sin Eaters' defense. Insurrection will not be tolerated. The people of this world are mine to rule, mine to command.
Jeez.
And you are no exception.
Ah!
How did he? Insolent swine! I will not stand for this! Do you hear me?
Spoiled brat much?
You speak for the Knights Blessed?
I do. I presume that is your doing. If you have come to parley, I must insist that you first return him to us.
You're in no position to make demands.
Oh, she is.
By Lord Vorthry's decree, Tika now falls under the governance of Yulmore. You will henceforth answer to us.
Fudge you.
Is that so? And the children of the Everlasting Dark have acquiesced to this madness?
We have reached an accord, yes. Too many times have the Knights Blessed shunned Yulmore's overtures of friendship. The risk that you harbor hostile intentions has grown too great to ignore.
Since when?
His lordship has claimed dominion over this forest and bestowed executive authority upon the children of the everlasting dark.
In his wisdom, Lord Vorthry has agreed to recognize ours as the only permissible expression of dark worship. It's one true faith.
Nope, that's not going to happen. He would kill you too.
You and your false creed are a blight on these woods. A foul, unholy corruption that must be cleansed. Little wonder the warrior of darkness visits both Lakeland and Ilmeg, yet shuns Raktika. Your perverted teachings hold blessed shadow at bay.
You have accepted the yoke of Yulmore to spite us, then? Fools. Darkness will never return to these skies while they hold sway.
That's true.
Those of you minded to obey his lordship are to make for Woven Oath with all haste. We will leave you, that you may have time to prepare.
Woven Oath? Are you suggesting we abandon our fate to join those zealots?
What has your faith afforded you thus far? Nothing! We will guide you along the righteous path.
And should we refuse?
Anyone found here upon our return will be considered a traitor to Yulmore and dealt with as such.
I mean, he is definitely getting it. Man, Ranjit, I'll kill him first.
We will discuss these developments after I have tended to our casualty.
Yep, knuckle sandwiches all around for those motherfuckers. The guard has been inflicted with the most terrible and efficacious poison. We have attempted all manner of healing incantations, alas this condition remains unchanged. At present, we can but slow the poison's advance. I pray you will afford us sufficient time to find a cure. How fareth the young guard? The poison spread throughout his system long before he was brought here. At present, there is naught we can do but try to ease his pain. Don't blame yourselves, my friends. All that can be done is done. Even had we reached him sooner, it would have made a little difference. The children employ countless poisons. Finding a suitable antidote is high but impossible task. What of the night rest of the blessed? How had they taken news of the Yulmore's generous proposal? With anger and dismay, we cannot hope to oppose them and the children. I considered convocation of all the knights blessed that we might consider their ultimatum. But I know how they will answer. Master Matoya, I'm truly sorry. We will not, we cannot abandon our faith. But there is no reason for you to suffer for our decision. Your work is not yet done. You still have time to flee. Flee? I am not wont to run from my troubles. In fact, with Morrow's arrival, I am minded to take the offensive. Yulmore's presence here is plainly stems from the desire to protect the Lightwarden. We seek it out and slay the creature before they return. Where the darkness falls over Tika, they will have no cause to remain. All that which is rather easier said than done, of course. You've deciphered the tablet, as a matter of fact. And with that, we can prepare everything we need to make it to Yixmaya. Now, what you say, you all? We need to act quickly, but before it can be done. We cannot deny our fate, but one course lies before us. We slay the Night Warden. Yep. Good, I'll leave the blessing in your capable hands, will I? Very well. I see there's no changing your minds, but all that is dark, I swear to keep the blessed safe. According to the tablet, we will first need to obtain a seal used to identify allies of Ronka in times past. One such seal will be waiting for us at a complex underwater, ruins not far from here. You have some experience with subaquatic excursions, do you not? Fudge, yeah, I do. There will be a simple task for you. The ruins we seek is on the bottom of Lake Chusi Mekta. While you see to that, Ms. Lee and I will remain here to help shore up Sotheby's defenses. Your aid will be graciously appreciated. Yeah, baby, knuckle sandwiches all around. Let's see. Okay, there you are. Ready for a swim? Yes, I am. The seal we seek is stored in the chamber inside the rooms beneath the lake. However, the entrance seems to be protected by a subtle locking mechanism rooted in the symbol of Ronkan culture. Lived in harmony with nature, considered certain animals to be sacred. Foremost, their pantheon was the snake, again portrayed as a protector of wood, an arbiter of life and death, and there were four others: the coral, the culvery, the apple, and the wolf. Characterized in liberty, woods, enlightenment, and harmony, respectively. Okay, to open the chamber concealing the seal, the tablet states that one must pay due difference to the three to 3 of these beasts, placing one palm in the monuments, one palm in the monuments, wrought in their image, must be made in a specific sequence. If my interpretation is correct, the order which as follows. So, okay, snake. Okay, snake, Oppo. There you go. Okay, as parts. Okay, and the wolf. Okay, so snake, Oppo, and wolf. Okay. Alright, snake, Oppo, and wolf. Okay. Influencer. There you go. Alright. Okay, we gotta find the snake. Aha! Surfing. You found a statue of the snake. Yes. Okay, so snake. Okay, so looking for an Oppo. Guess that means the opossum. Corral, no. Oppo. Yes. Okay, now we're looking for the wolf. Wait, where's the wolf at? Down here. No. Wolf. This is it? Yes. Once while you sense something stirs between the lake, perhaps the chamber is now open. down this way. And it's open. Okay, the door opens to reveal a pedestal which rests a medallion. You take it and secure it inside your clothing. Thank you, blessing of the Kojin. Did you find it? Yes, I have. Right here. It bears the owl insignia of the Empire. There can be no doubt. This is the seal of Ronka. Well done, Mara. We can begin our preparations to enter Zeke's Maya in earnest. Bearing this seal shall be a way for us to get to Zeke's Maya, unmolested by its guardians. I will go ahead to Slitherborough and inform the others. When you have recovered from your excursions, meet me in the cavern leading east of the village. Okay, let's go. Oh, you gotta return here. Good, you're here. Ronar has opened the gate for us a moment ago. Lies beyond Zeke's Maya, and presumably the Lightwarden. It did not take long for the woods protected to find me. When I came here last, I expected to fall upon us as quickly this time. Though we carry the seal, there is no reason for us to let down our guard. Let us seek out the warden and put an end to its reign over these woods. Slay the mother-fudging Lightwarden. Okay. Okay, let's see. Then we gotta follow the flowers. Yeah, but I had a feeling these flowers were a trail.
have found them.
Yep, we have. Rabbit people.
You trespass upon sacred ground. Begone!
Ah!
Wait! We did not come to!
Y'shtola, I am serious. Learn to defend yourselves, Y'shtola.
Stop! We mean you no harm. Sister, is that... We are allies of the Empire of Ronka. As is customary, we come bearing the seal of the Emperor. It appears to be genuine. Then perhaps there's yet hope.
Perhaps. We acknowledge your seal, but we must be certain of its authenticity. Follow the azure flowers to our village. There we will judge if you are friend or foe.
Try not to stray from the path. All right? Follow the flowers. Would it kill them to escort us? But if it affords us an opportunity to investigate Ixmaya, fine.
Okay. Still streaming fine, but it knocked me down to 240p. My interwebs are all clogged up. Happens to me sometimes too, Epiv. I would have the seal that we may confirm its authenticity. Straight to the point, I see. Very well. Oh, there's no mistake in the crest. There is no mistake in the crest of the royal family. It's the proper size, and by its weight, it is plain. It is made from gold. The seal is indeed genuine. For 3,000 years we have waited for this moment. And now you are finally here. I bid you welcome, allies of Ronka. I am Almet, chieftainess of Fanal. Unimit, the younger sister. I am Simon. A pleasure. We're beginning to lose hope that you would come. I beg your pardon? These are troubled times for my people. Though it can be imagined that has compelled you to venture this far into the woods. You must tire for your journey. Take your ease. If you like, I'll show you around the village. Though I must warn you, it has been a long way to the forest floor, so watch your step. What is your name? My name is Moro. And this is a common name nowadays? How strange, but I digress. You come here to watch your step? Gotta love that. Don't forget to go to the 8th right. I see a free company mate. Spider webs? Yeah, Epip. In a way, the internet, the web, is like a spider web. And just like every cat girl that I usually see, there you go. Bearers of the seal, you have a right to know what became of the Empire and my people's purpose here. We are descendants of the Palace Guard, which served the last Emperor, and to this day we carry on the duty of our forebears, the final decree of His Eminence before Ronka's fall. By the wisdom of our people was Ronka made to thrive. Such knowledge must never be forgotten, nor may it suffer to fall into the hands of the wicked. Keep it secret, keep it safe. And look to the coming of our allies. Unto them ye shall bequeath our all, and thus will Ronka live on. And by his command we have remained in Tika Greatwood, guardians of the Ronka ruins, and held wisdom within. I hope thou wilt not think the question impairment. But did your people feign that longevity, perchance, play a part in the Emperor's decision to entrust the mission onto thee and thine? It was one reason, yes. We these would easily live to see 3 of your 11 lifetimes. So basically, 3 of your 11 lifetimes, so that would be 30 years, I guess, or 300 years. We were also the fiercest fighters. There's none more fit than us to stand watch over the remains of Ronka. But our duty has grown more perilous in the wake of the flood. Settlements such as this were plentiful before the light came to dominion over the land, but now Fenal is all that remains. And our numbers dwindle year by year, long before we got left one left to honor the Emperor's wishes. And you believe we are the allies whom you were waiting. You have the seal, do you not? After 3 millennia of waiting, that alone is nothing short of a miracle. Truth be told, I had begun to think that he would never come. Sister. Oh. I love the bunny people. You're going to have me in a great wood. The wisdom of Ronka is yours if you wish it. You only need to ask. We're here to kill a giant creature. In search of the Light Warden? My apologies, I did not know where to make its lair. Do you have any sightings of this creature? Not these past 30 summers, 30 years. 30? But that would mean, how old are you exactly? Young enough to remember. With age comes knowledge. There may yet be one among us who has seen or heard of the abomination that you seek. We have to leave and speak with the other V's then. But of course, then we should split up and inquire individually. If someone knows something, well, here it's time to act. Sorry, I was at a long cutscene. Very well. I haven't much explored that whole part of things. Search for the Light Warden. I cannot say I've ever had laid my eyes on it. But duty to protect the room is nothing more. We have no need to strike out in search of such a foe. Man, we got bunny girls up in here. I wonder. Darn it! An outsider, but how? Well, the guns, the allies of the Empire. My sincerest apologies for following note of your arrival. It was the warden you wished to know about, yes? My mother, may she rest in peace, told me once of his appearance in these woods. Before settling here in Pharaoh, she lived in the village near Ranka Falls until it was destroyed by sin eaters. While on patrol one day, she spotted a swarm of abominations, one of which was different from the rest. It was larger, for one thing. It struck her. She was the very fellows, it seems, to revere it. She was convinced that she had seen was the Light Warden. Possible whereabouts of the Light Warden. Okay, I guess up this way. Okay. The Light Warden. I have not seen it, but I have witnessed horrors of lesser eaters, how they won't hunt in packs and carry off their victims rather than consuming them on the spot. Now, I suspect the warden is a grotesque, compulsive thing, waiting patiently for his minions to bring back the next meal. Yeah, that'll be me. That'll be me asking chat for a sandwich. I'm kidding. Okay, there. It was not my intention to pry, but your voice carried far. I know what it is you would ask me. Unfortunately, the answer is no. I have not seen the lightwarden. I patrol the ruins perimeter regularly, and if it were hiding nearby, I would know about it. And pray others were able to provide you that I could not? Yes. Near Rock Tika Falls. Was I not told you of this? I think I see now it has been spotted by our patrols. I have never heard of Rock Tika Falls. I can but assume it lies deep within the woods of Geeksmaya. Just so, but the tunnel which leads there collapsed after a bloody battle with the Eaters. It has not been passable for many years. We made several attempts to clear the way of the rubble, and each time we were driven back in the end. We were forced to give it up as lost, thereby making a suitable place for the warden to take sanctuary. There is perhaps one way to enter. Through it should be a great power to you and your companions. The Kitnya Ravel, the Temple of the Northeast. It has been sealed for centuries, but within it is a path that leads to the falls. Can it be opened? For the allies of Ronka, it can. First, we must go to the Astropolis. Once the flow of magic is restored there, the path to the Kitnya Ravel will be open. This may sound like a simple task for certain, but obstacles which prevents us from attending it to ourselves. And we must not know how to overcome them. The Emperor never granted our forebears leave to look upon the secrets we are charged with protecting. That we might not be tempted. The means to do so were withheld from us. We can but show you the way. The rest is up to you. So seem to have our work cut out, shall we? Do you have to ask? Then we will escort you. When we have to see to the Astropolis, I would ask that your sisters accompany Uriansha and Dankrin and share with them all they can about these woods. While they have the intention of investigating Rock Tika Falls, 'tis yet possible the Lightwarden dwells elsewhere. With that in mind, it behooves us to prepare for an alternative course of action. Human assignment, I leave them to you. Yes, sister. Should our present course provide falls, do not doubt that Dankrin and I shall find any and all possible paths forward. Okay, sneaking lies in the heart of the Astropolis. Unfortunately, it was sealed shut by an order of His Eminence. If we were to open it, we must look to the morning stars, and I will show you the way. Okay, so where is it? Ah. Okay. Okay, looks like this way. Yeah, Alex something logged in. Were you able to keep up? I see, well done. Ahead lies Warding Stars, 4 monuments built in tribute to the Guardians of Tika. Beyond them is a Great Pyramid of Zunir, where the flow of magic must be restored. It's said the monuments are themselves the keys to opening the pyramid. Though I know not how, that's for you to discover. Another puzzle, wonderful. I would have a closer look. It is indeed another puzzle, but for a blessed, it appears to be similar to the one we encountered at the lake. The statues are all depictions of the divine beast. A mention of the tablet. No doubt they're the same. They will open the way into the pyramid-like manner. We have but to discern the correct order. Let's split up and search the area for clues. These ruins are covered in ancient inscriptions. The answer may well be hiding among them. Don't transcriptions will prove impractical to you. Not being revered in Ronkin script. No matter, you will employ a different approach. Impressions. Here are all the clay tablets to record significant imagery. And it will serve you just as well. Take impressions of any inscription you find. You'll start at the base of the pyramids, and then you begin the top. When you're finished, return here, and I will translate your findings. Clay tablet. Take an impression on the stone monument. Cracked Ronkin doll. Okay. Climb up top of the pyramid. Being a brave man, he knows about parkour. He can kill dragons and get up on these fudging stairs. Like the fudging champ that I am. Taking an impression of the monument. Do 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 do. Okay, I must have already did that one. Okay, so I did that one. Okay, so I did that one. Okay, this one here. Did I do this one? Okay. Congrats all around. Okay. Ah, there it is. There we go. Taking an impression upon the monument. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay, going up this one. Suck it. Okay, come on. There we go. You take an impression and it's gonna... If anyone needs an invite, okay. I trust you made a good use of those clay tablets. Yes, I have. Right here. Well, don't I have to suffer what you have found? apologies for the delay. Nothing that we saw on the base of the pyramids gave any sign of the solution of the puzzle, focusing instead on how to proceed to solving them. Your findings, on the other hand, appear to be formed into a riddle. Come together, share despair, go thy ways, dread burdens bear. Mark the crown, heed its call, avert thy gaze, forever fall. You see, the puzzle would involve a sequence from that element, and together infusing with ether. Question is being, which one? Have you any thoughts? Okay, so it's one of these. Wolf statue. Alright, you fudging cube? Okay. There we go. Examine the wolf statue. You notice this is facing towards the Oppo statue. It's gazing upon the wolf statue. Okay, so we gotta look for... Examining the Colibri statue. You notice this is facing towards the woods. Examining the owl statue, you notice it was facing towards the Great Pyramid. Owl statue. Not now, you big mother fudger. There. Was it giving your talent to finding solutions to a vacacious... Yes, the owl statue. The owl statue. I pray hope this works. The aether has been absorbed. You really do have a talent for these things. The way should be clear now. Come, let us. Someone approaches. Pant, sister, pant, sister. Simon? What are you doing here? What has happened? Umoran soldiers. They entered Ixmaya. Umoran soldiers, and what are the blessed? Nothing specific, but it seems the Yomorans have little interest in Slitherborough or its people. According to our scouts, the general and his men made all haste to the gates of Ixmaya upon finding it. Together with Dankrid, Yudamet, and some other people, have engaged them in the border. You are to return to assist Yudamet at once. There is not set foot in the ruins of Fano. We will see to matters here and return as quickly as we can. Understood? Yes, sister, be careful. So I knew time was short, but I did not expect the Ilmoras to move so swiftly. But we have come too far back now. There you go. Baked Mega Piranha. Sweet. Time is against us, friend. Quickly down to the pyramid. It is this way. Okay. I almost come as my BDSM hologram. The switch should be through these doors, in the confessional of Tusapa, the Elder. Why is it not open? Magic appears to be flowing through the walls, but it's obstructed as we approach the door. It is strange not only these petals bearing owl statues. And the other one does not. Strange indeed, the second statue is likely hidden in it to keep the door sealed. We can cover more ground if we split up. You may take the chamber on the south, Marl to the east. And I'll take the west. Okay, so it's freaking Indiana Jones time. Okay. What can go wrong with it, especially when it comes to ancient Incan booby traps? Okay, what are we searching here for? Man, that's a oh man, that's a creepy enemy. Okay, jeez. Oh man, that is creepy ASF. She's an enemy with a freaking head as... Oh, that is creepy. I looked everywhere. Oh, wait, what is that? The statue. You found it. It looks light enough, but we need to return it to the altar, no? One might assume so, but nothing about these ruins has ever been so quite simple. It senses a strange energy emanating from the eyes of the statue. The corridor of this place. Should this figure be moved, it is not surprising to be stirred to life. Trapped in, before the unsuspected attempt to return this to its rightful place. Precisely, caution would serve us well here. Which is why I would ask you to deliver the statue to the main chamber. In abundance of magic, yet courses through these walls, for my eyes distractingly so. So I believe yours, on the other hand, will be aptly perceived the traps as they are. Okay, so basically Ishtola would have loved to do it, but she couldn't because her seeing Ether would have been considered a distraction. Okay. You will have 2 minutes to complete the task. Should you fail, return to the starting location to begin anew. Be wary of attacks from enemies which will sap your strength. Okay. Okay, so we got 2 minutes to not get attacked. Okay, I can only suspect. I can only suspect it's just like how it is in ancient Egyptian booby traps, that you stay away from the light. Okay, we need to go this way. Okay, I guess we go this way. And then we go up this way. And I put you in. Yes! Okay, what's going on? Give me a second, everybody. I have a phone call. There you go. You successfully delivered the statuette to the altar. The statue is returned, but was it enough? I believe it was. I can see the ether flowing through the door now. Okay. I pray this means the end to the tricks and traps of these ruins. Well done. Oh, it's not the end of the traps. Okay. Okay, but I must warn you this. Without a question, the most perilous. To overcome this final trial, and the path will be forward open to you. The path leading. Did the Emperor always take pleasure in wasting time of his allies? Let us end this while the time is not yet on our side. Yeah. The chamber says it's filled with the devices to keep trespassers away from the switch. The most potent being wards of displacement. They may well force you into danger. Should we become separated, please use these. Whisper weeds. They will allow us to communicate no matter where we may find ourselves. I think Mara and I can work out how to use these well enough. Thank you. Alright, Marla, the sooner we finish here, the sooner we can return to the others. Okay. Hello, this is Mary. Free stuff from free stuff you don't need. We will send you some free stuff for 3 easy payments of $19.95 plus shipping. Nice one, Epip. Okay. We must go before the Amorans. Okay. So this is not going to be easy. If I know better from Legend of Zelda, I got to avoid those guys. This kind of reminds me of sneaking through the Hyrule Castle. Okay, this way, go. Alright. Sister, can you hear me? 2 soldiers have broken through our defenses. Follow them. They are not to reach this temple, understood? A pair of soldiers have someone made it. All the more reason we should hurry then. Yep, kill the light warden. That's Sentinel. The movements are different from before. Okay, go over here. Okay, good. Go. Ooh. Crap, that's close. Okay. Nice. Okay, we did it. Okay. Another one down. Oh. I will draw their attention with the glamour. Of course, just like how it's in Final Fantasy, everything must be solved by glamour. Okay. Now go. Go. Go, you motherfuckers, go. Okay. Yeah, there's no turning back. Okay, what kind of trap have we got this time? Oh boy. Okay, so I guess I gotta make it to the center of the room. B-words! Oh, fudge. Come on! Okay, I guess we gotta make it towards that one over there. This one. This one. Did I do it? No, I didn't. And of course I did it again. Oh, fudge. Okay, so it was this one. Okay, this one. Let's see, that one. That one. Okay, this one. This one. So this one. Okay, this one. Yes! Woo! Out of there! Okay. Now it's Indiana Jones time. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Yeah. Yep, Indiana Jones. Okay. Fudge. Yep. It's motherfucking Indiana Jones. Yep. Run. Run. Come on. Get in there. Okay, in there. In the crevice. In the crevice. Okay, we're doing good. Into the crevice. You wanted to the pursuit of truth, Ishtola. Into the crevice. Yeah, we're gonna have to jump. Nice! Well, there's no going back. I pray it's not much further. Sister, they have reached the temple. I fear they are too fast for us. Be careful of the traps inside. We're nearly there. It's unheard of for anyone to outpass the V's. What is this menu after? Could it be Ranjit? If so, we have precious little time. Man, motherfucking Ranjit. Okay, this way. There you are. Hey, what's up, Ranjit? Go ahead and suck on it.
Away with you!
Okay, so do I go over here? Alright, I guess we're gonna have to fight him. Okay, so we gotta defeat Ranjit. Yeah, come on. Thank you very much for the heal. Think you were doing good? Alright, you stole it. I'll go ahead and grab that. Whew.
to be working.
I am now the ruler of the temple. Hey, what's up, Ranjit? I see your scar it's a deep scar now.
I think not.
No!
Hold on!
No! Idiot! Now it's a trap. Yeah.
Expertly done.
I'd like to know that would happen. It looked like any other part of the floor.
That's why you always gotta be careful where you step.
Might now be an opportune time to strike a bargain? We poisoned a number of villagers in Slitherbow with a toxin brewed for us by the children. This is the antidote. I dare say you know how potent their concoctions are, and the futility of trying to counteract their effects. Now, try anything here, and we're all likely to fall. Eventually, someone will come to our rescue, or yours. Promise us safe passage, and we'll give you the antidote. Do we have a deal?
We do not negotiate with the enemy. The villagers' lives are forfeit, as is yours.
General?
Jeez! Yeah, you still, yeah!
Do not fail.
Lord of the Rings much?
How noble and pointless.
Is everyone all right? What in the...
Oriage! At once! Down with you!
Whoa!
Where is Y'shtola?
Man, Ranjit takes the no signs of weakness or death for a reason. Thankfully, Ranjit's cohorts had the good sense to fall back. Unimit should be here soon with words from Feno. We should hold our position here until she arrives. Ooh. Well, I might actually be able to make a better green screen. Element, please tell me you know if that hole might lead us into the woods somewhere? Or there's another means of exiting the temple, there is no question that we know of it. But fear that the little consequence. We have tried to mark the depth and failed. To fall from such a height. Sister, bear some news. You Moran soldiers and the children have fled Ixmaya. They abandoned Slitherborough as well, and though they yet remain in the swamps near Lakeland. Unfortunately, the number of the blessed were poisoned while fending off the soldiers. Once they believed they had their order found lost to Ixmaya. Feverish and badly wounded, he was taken to Fanal for treatment, but I fear there was little we could do for him. He and the other blessed will not last longer without an antidote. So let's act quickly if we got a spare vial. Mephilia and I can deliver it to the blessed at the Slitherborough. You and Uriashi return to the Fanal and tend to the wounded villager there. What about Yustola? I know it seems callous to leave, but she leapt into that hole for a reason. We have to save the blessed, whatever it takes. Alright. My sisters and I will remain here. We must be certain that those soldiers are still looking around. Come on, let's not keep Yashtola's sacrifice be in vain. To Fanal. Okay, to Fanal. Heavens forfend, Runar. So see here forestalled the Yomoran procession, and in doing so afforded thee time to traverse the temple. Quickly, the antidote. Ugh. Runar appears to be visibly pained, perhaps required another dose of the medicine. Another dose? Jeez, you Hrothgar! The medicine seems to take effect as the color slowly creeps back into his cheeks. It would appear that the worst has passed, though his wounds yet want for mending. I shall minister him forthwith. And I would like to have this green for another green screen. Restmore, I prithee, I shall attend Runar's ministrations. Yet Y'shtola did a freaking Michael Jordan.
Runa, thank goodness.
We delivered the antidotes to Slitherbow, and from what we could gather on the way here, the Ulmorans have had the good manners to withdraw. Thank the gods they did, or we would never have made it here in time. I'm told we have Runar and his comrades to thank for keeping the soldiers occupied prior to their retreat. They were preparing to come for you and Y'shtola, it seems, when Runar rallied the villagers and pursued them out of Slitherbow.
Nice!
Where am I?
Ixmaya, in the care of the Vis. Thou art safe now, friend. Pray, rest thee a while longer.
No. No, I am all right. Somewhat heavy of limb, perhaps, but otherwise well, I assure you. I am glad to see you are all safe. When we realized where the soldiers were headed, we knew something had to be done. I do not see Master Matoya. She was with you, yes? What?
Yep, she practically sacrificed. I cannot say for certain, but it was she who secured the antidote.
Spare me your riddles and speak plain. Where is Master Matoya? No. No. No, that cannot be. Why would she do such a thing? Was there no other way? I cannot believe she... We must begin the search immediately. I will come with you.
In your shape? No.
What are you waiting for? We must find her. She could be trapped, or hurt, or... She is alive. She is alive, damn you!
Ah, poor kitty.
Forgive me for interrupting, but our scouts have apprehended an intruder. We thought perhaps he might be an associate of yours.
Ah, it's Emmett, man.
Oh, look who it is.
What is he doing here?
Wow, this is embarrassing. In my defense, they are surprisingly tenacious. So, what trouble have you gotten yourselves into this time?
Loads. Loads of trouble.
Well, what an intrigue.
Oh, man. Darn it. Sorry, everybody. I got a little emergency. I gotta get going.